When we speak about SDDC, we speak about software-defined data center, and the end game is really about being able to provide much more efficiency into the data center. So we don't want to stick only to virtualization of computing and storage. We have to reproduce it in all the different layers in the data center so that we will be able to provide application much more quickly, because in some situations, time to market is critical. So you may want to be quicker than the competition, you may want to gain market share, this kind of thing. And you may want also your data center to be able to do self-healing. You don't necessarily want to have to do any kind of manual intervention to provide something. And this is the end game about software-defined data center. So today when we talk about software-defined data center, our customers have reached different stages. And usually they are still stuck in virtualization of storage and computing. And so what they are looking into today is network virtualization, because we need to provide the same flexibility to the network. And so this is where we are looking into SDN discussion with our customer about what they want to do from a network virtualization perspective, and what they are looking into, like network overlays, automation and orchestration from a network things, because there is a lot of new things for them, and they do a lot of research, and we need to provide them guidance about what they will have to be careful about and what technologies exist today to provide solutions. Today the missing pieces is when we have SDN discussion with our customers, they will be asking us about IP addresses, routing, route tables, open flow, and some other network overlays technologies like VXLAN. And all those pieces are critical today to reach a virtualized network. But what about more intelligent networking solution? Because if you can update your VLAN and your network, it's critical, no question about it. But what about your firewall or your ADC solution, which sit in the path of your application? If you want to deploy application on the fly, you will also have to update your firewall rules, your firewall topologies, your ADC solution to provide scalability and security. And this is not something people are taking into account today. When we look into the future, and this is also what is doing VMware, is how can we fix this missing piece? So how can we make sure that when people will deploy application, it's going to be about storage, compute, network, but also about layer 4 to layer 7 services. So what about firewall configuration, ADC configuration, and proxies, reverse proxy solution? How will we be able to have everything work together? And so VMware has built a lot of new solutions, vRealize automation, NSX obviously, that will help you fixing this missing piece. So that will be about the networking, but also about layer 4 to layer 7 services insertion. And this is where F5 and VMware have been working heavily on solutions around vRealize automation, vRealize orchestration, and NSX, so that VMware will be able to work hand-to-hand with F5 to reach a higher level of network virtualization. Everything we have been working on is published and documented on F5 website. So if you go to the F5 website and look for our VMware solution, you will be able to find all those different solutions and missing pieces that our customers have to address to be successful in a software-defined data center deployment.